Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Saturday, September 28th, 2019 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is everything in my life can show me how to get to balance and understanding. And that being said, happy new moon in Libra. Today we have the new moon in Libra, 11:26 a.m., 5 degrees Libra, and this new moon is in conjunct, not seeing eye to eye, with Uranus in Taurus, which is definitely a very interesting element to dig into. I actually want to start with the Sabian symbol for this new moon energy because I really feel the message that's wrapped around the Sabian symbol. So the Sabian symbol for 5 degrees Libra is a man revealing to his students the foundation of an inner knowledge upon which a new world can be built. This is very profound. And in here, it gives a little discussion on it here. And it says, the old saying is just as valid today as ever. When the pupil is ready, the master appears. But he may appear in many disguises. What matters not is the master, but the mastery he reveals. And that's kind of what we're learning today. Oh, we've got kitty masters revealing shakeups to us. That's kind of what we want to look at today with this energy. 5 degrees is a degree of speaking, communication, and also listening. Understanding, aha energies can come when we have 5 degrees. And that's one of the things that Libra teaches us, is that there is a mirror. There is a reflection of some sort in everything that we come in contact with. I truly believe that everything in the world has an ability to teach us. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that we are learning exactly the mirror image of what we are shown. We can learn balance by seeing somebody who's so out of balance in their life and seeing, from that broader perspective, it's easier from a distance, what's going on with them. We can learn harmony when we see somebody battling within themselves, or even, the lack of the harmony that's out in the world. How can we learn harmony from it? So it's understanding in this new moon energy the balance in all things, the lessons, the mirrors in all things, and bringing it back to us to find ourselves in greater balance and harmony within. Now, what's also interesting is new moons, they go for a period of 6 months. So this new moon in Libra is setting us up for a full moon next year, in 2020, in Aries. And in that time period, we're going through a very profound shift of having Saturn and Pluto come together. There really is going to be a change in structure. In this time, Aries energy will be kicking off a new year in 2020 when this 6 months ends with this full moon, the full moon in Libra after this new moon. And so it's really interesting that they talk about it in the Sabian symbol, creating the new world. I fully believe that we create new worlds by recreating ourselves, remaking ourselves, rebalancing ourselves, reharmonizing ourselves. And this new moon is an opportunity to do so. Now, one of the really big lessons in this new moon is about the worth stuff. So we have the sun, the moon, Venus, Mercury, all hanging out in Libra. And all of that energy, one of the main lessons in that is the energy of worth. Do you know the worth of who you are? Do you know the worth of the energy that you bring to the world? Do you know the worth of the potential balance that you could bring to the world? Uranus and Taurus, giving us a little inconjunct, not seeing eye to eye, is like, nope, you don't yet see it. And you may get a few little pokes here and there through this energy. You may have situations that pull you out of balance momentarily, temporarily, sudden change, that show you where you need to work on the balance. With the sun in conjunct Uranus, with this new moon in conjunct Uranus, be very aware of that change and what is it trying to teach you? What is it trying to show you about your balance, about the harmony that you're working with within? Now, it's interesting because this is one of the cards. I've got really great cards, actually. This is the only cats are bringing the change. They are bringing the upheaval right now. This is the only challenging card, and this may be something that the Uranus energy brings up. Any suppression, any volcanic energy. Libra wants peace and harmony more than like anybody else. Libra desires this, the energy of Libra. And yet we all have these places of suppression. We all have these places of hidden anger, resentment, the volcanoes within. And so with this energy, even though it is overall a very positive day, you may have spurts of this come up. You may have it in the mirror over there, or it may be this mirror right here, but be very aware of that. What is that experience trying to teach you, tell you, heal within you for this? Can you trust the guidance that comes with whatever this suppression is? And if you can, you're going to find yourself in even greater harmony. So be aware of the teachers, even if the teacher is yourself and your own emotional processes that come up. Remember, the new moon is very interesting because it is when we begin this new cycle, but it is still dark of the moon, and so dark of the moon always has potential of bringing stuff up. Now, one of the things that I want to make you aware of, we have Venus in Libra connecting to Jupiter in Sagittarius today, so be very aware of any indulgences or relishments that come up that may be trying to suppress any of that volcanic action. It's okay for you to feel the energies. It's okay for it to move through. That's one of the lessons that we need to learn in Libra, is that Libra, this air sign, can be like, well, this isn't what perfect looks like. It's okay. This isn't what balance looks like. It's okay. You do not stay in balance by the act of suppression. You stay in balance by allowing this energy to move through. And again, I just want to emphasize, be very aware of your worth stuff. Again, if you find yourself shopping a lot or indulging in a lot of treats, there may be some things to look at. I'm not saying don't treat yourself, because always, be good to yourself, but also beware of the overindulgence that could potentially come up and through in these energies. I also want to mention, what are you seeding in regards to peace, in regards to a new world? Like I said, the next several months have a lot of really intense energy coming up, which is why we want to find this balance in and of ourselves. But this is a beautiful time to plant seeds, plant intentions for a greater level of balance, peace, harmony, noticing of beauty in the world. So we all have the ability to bring that forth by planting it within ourselves, by living it with ourselves, and showing and sharing with others. So I'm going to leave this with that. Happy new moon in Libra. Happy mirroring. You can always book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. And besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you, and you do have the power. Namaste.